Katie and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So you can subscribe, the button is down below. I post beauty, lifestyle, panning videos and just random videos when I'm in that kind of mood. But today's video is going to be like kind of like a chatty tutorial, chatty get ready with me type thing. I haven't done one of these in a bit, so I thought it was time. And yeah, I'm really excited, so we're gonna get right into it because I'm not gonna ramble today. Progress. It's kind of weird because I'm filming with a ring light once again. This is like a regular occurrence for me now. And so I already primed with my Bobbi Brown Vitamin Rich face base. It's in the roulette pan right now. I'm actually almost done with it, which is crazy, but also is only sample. So there's that. I also I'm getting like new makeup in like this week and hopefully next week and stuff like that, so it's crazy. I have a lot of stuff, well not a lot, but if I have a few items from Sydney Grace that I just got, which I really want to play with. I've only played with one of my shadows yet, or actually two of them, but I got this like duochrome thing. It's like a cream to powder, I think is what the vibe is. It's flame for it. I think I'm gonna play with that today. I've only ever swatched it a couple times. And then I have my palette so far, and this is what it looks like and stuff. I'm gonna do like a dedicated Sydney Grace like picture thingy on my Instagram soon. I'm thinking probably I'll post it the day this video goes up. So yeah, and I'm gonna start with my eyes today because I think it'll get a little crazy if I do my face first. So that's how we're going, but I primed with that. My face is still feeling, well, it's feeling hydrated. It's just my lips that are dry. So I gotta pull out the Lush Bubblegum Lip Scrub. It's in also the roulette pan. Scrub the lips. And it's winter time. Well, it's technically still fall. No. It's winter basically. Like the weather's already cold enough and it's dry. So that's my mood. Then I'm gonna use this chapstick like I do. I'm gonna go ahead and prime with this e.l.f. putty primer that I've been using for quite a few months out of this year. I think I got this like mid-year 2020 and put that onto my eyes to prime, which this primer is like the best primer I've ever used, and it's literally from the drugstore. I don't know if they have it like in store at Target, but they have it on Ulta.com and stuff, which I actually love shopping on Ulta. Love it. And can we just talk about how like Ulta is trying to combine with Target, so there'll be Ultas in Targets. I am so stoked about that. I am so excited about that. Like, I know they'll probably take a while to expand and get into every single Target, and they probably won't be in every single Target. Like, I feel like just my luck, they probably won't be at my Target. I'm excited about the concept. Also, Kohl's is going to be collaborating with Sephora's, and there'll be Sephora's in Kohl's. They're starting that in 2021, and they're supposed to be, I think, in most if not all Kohl's by 2023, which is insane. Like, that is literally, I don't even know what to call it, but it's like amazing. We just love that. So taking my little palette, I'm gonna set my eyes with this white shade also in my project pan. I kind of wanted, I didn't put all my ColourPop singles in this palette, but I put like some of them in here just for easy access, and especially since I'm panning this one, I wanted it to be like with all my other singles. And I'm kind of excited to see how many singles I'll be able to fit in this palette. I mean, if I have to get another one, I will, if that doesn't bother me. And then I'm just gonna go in with my 1 month one palette, which is the Modern Renaissance. I don't even know if I should even call this 1 month one palette anymore because I had it in there last month, but I felt like I didn't really get to use it that much. And I felt like also it's a really good palette for fall, so I decided to keep it in a little bit longer. And my main thing with this is to take this shade, and then this shade, and kind of just mix those all together. So it's raw sienna, burnt orange, and golden ochre. And then I will just define my crease and just add depth into it to start. It's like always the first step, so that's what I do, and I've been enjoying it. So it's like a 1 month on palette tutorial using new things. I mean, I haven't really been into like checking out new makeup. I mean, I feel like I go to Target and I'm like, ew, that looks pretty, but I'm like, do I need it? No. But every time I want to get this one out, like one of their bite-sized palettes. There's this one I've had my eyes on for a while, but it's like always sold out and it's so annoying. And I'm like, why? Why? That's the story. Then I'm gonna take warm too, tap it off a lot, and then I'm gonna go into my outer corner-ish with that, like so. And then I can always, like, it kind of just blends the outer part, and then I'm gonna go in a little bit just to add depth. So I think I said what this was, but it's basically like a duochrome, and it's in the shade Flamethrower, and I was sold on this shade and I saw it online. I was like, oh, need it. So I don't know how I'm gonna apply this. I guess I'll put it on the back of my hand, and then I'll like dot it on my eyes. I'm kind of scared just because like I don't want to screw this up. Sometimes I feel like when I apply things, they go way too high. So I guess I'm only gonna do a little bit, because when I've swatched it before, I've done too much, and that's wasteful. Let's not do that. I feel like it'd be easier to use a brush. And by the way, all these shadows have applied super pigmented. Oh, that's already gorgeous. Like, I already love it. So I'm just going to carefully use my finger and apply it pretty much from outer corner to inner corner, and see, it's super, super pretty. Like, I love it. And I don't really care if I get it in my inner corners, because I don't have like concealer or anything on yet. It's just the raw pigment. So I'm just going to keep blending, and it's drying on my hand. So I'm gonna go it fast. I feel like it looks a little weird. I think it's just because I have no concealer on or anything like that. So it's basically dried on my hand where I applied it. So let's go on to my other eye. Taking it, I'm just gonna place it and blend like so. I kind of start with one finger and then I'll go in with another. And then I kind of like to just put on as much as I physically and possibly can. And it looks super insane, but I really do like it. I'm not really sure if I should like fix some of this or if I should just go onto my face. I feel like this is one of those things where it's gonna like look really rough at first. Like, it looks kind of dark in some spots, but I feel like once I put on my face makeup, it'll look a lot better. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, I'm gonna put on my new favorite foundation, which is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1. This has been my favorite for like the last, I think I got this like a couple weeks ago, and I've been obsessed ever since. Gonna apply this everywhere. And yeah, I feel like it's crazy that it's December. Like, I'm shook that it's December, honestly. Like, I'm like, what the heck? It's already December. It's kind of frightening because like Christmas is in like a couple of weeks. Like, 12 Days of Christmas starts next week. I'm gonna upload this video this Wednesday. I'm filming it on a Monday and stuff. So I'm gonna have lots of gift guides, that kind of stuff coming up for you guys and stuff, which I've always done. And I feel like my gift guides kind of are like very, I don't know, I give you kind of my advice and like my opinions, and I feel like it's worked well for me, so I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And I feel like it's very realistic, because obviously I can't like super expensive gifts, but I feel like it's the thought that counts. Like, if you picked out something, you made something, you crafted something, I feel like it's always the thought that counts. And it's not about the item, it's about the experience or the whatever. I don't know, but that's okay. Just going to apply this concealer. I might actually want more foundation on, but my inner corner was driving me bonkers. So I'm going to blend that. I'm gonna need a nice precise mirror because I do. So I'm just gonna nicely blend this. And I feel like it looks kind of insane, so I might actually have to take a brush and blend even more, but we'll see. We'll see how it actually ends up turning out. It's always hard when you do like super dramatic type looks, like something like this. So it looks like black in my inner corner, which is a lot of fun. We love that. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do. So I guess I'll take a little bit more and kind of just even it. And I'm gonna use a brush this time. see how that goes. But I guess before I even do that, I'm going to kind of like work with it. I don't know like what to do. Okay, so this is definitely a different look, but I kind of like the vibe of it, so we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna take the Modern Renaissance once again, and I think I'm gonna go in with Bon Fresco just to give like that purpley kind of vibe. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do with this, but I'm gonna like lace it, I guess, like in the crease and kind of like the outer corner to kind of like act as a transition, blending type thing. And yeah, this is definitely a different look than I usually do, but it's fun. It gives, we definitely play today. I'm just gonna put a little bit more foundation on, and definitely the key with that like duochrome thing, just because liquid it's kind of harder to work with, definitely use a brush. Definitely, that's my tip of the day. Use a brush, because if not, it will probably like just get weird on you and like be hard. Like using your finger is just less control is a good way to put it. But yeah, that makes sense. But it's a really pretty shade. It just is kind of darker on the inner corners, but I'll brighten it up in a second. Setting the It Cosmetics, love this stuff, just a little bit light setting powder. Then I'm going to take Vermeer, and I am going to take it on this brush just to get more like, I guess, control, pigment, that kind of thing. And I'm going to kind of like blend out that harshness and stuff and try to like kind of hide it, I guess. So I'm gonna take this blush from Rare Beauty. I always do it over powder and I've never had a problem, so I usually just go like that. Just do a little bit on the cheeks, and I will take my sponge and blend. And you can leave it alone, but I usually don't. I'm gonna use Tarte Exposed over it, which is like a nudish blush. I'm gonna blend that. And then I'll also blend the blush. And then highlight, I kind of want something very light. This isn't available anymore, but I'm gonna use it anyways. Pixi in Santirini Sunset. This is like a collab highlight a couple years ago, but it's still beyond one of my favorite highlighters. I just really like this shade and everything. I just love it. So I'm gonna blend that. I haven't used this in a really long time, but I want something more nude today, so I'm gonna take this IGXO and Kira Lippy. Haven't used this in hella long. It's technically a liquid lipstick, but I remember it being very comfortable, so that's why I'm taking it. And I don't really have nude gloss, I don't really have a nude gloss right now. So since this is a pretty dramatic look, I'm just going to take the Monsieur Big Lancome mascara and apply that to my lashes. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Baby, don't just like me, it's a must be a good thing. Another night ruined, I don't even know when we became. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this gloss now. But yeah, I'm liking this eye look a lot better now that I have like mascara on. But I'm just gonna take this gloss, which actually matches like identically, which is kind of weird. Usually used to like being able to like rub my lips together obsessively, but today that isn't the vibe. Okay, so this is the look, and I'm definitely not used to it, but I think it's great with mascara on and my full face. I really like it, and yeah, you might see it in upcoming videos because I'm probably gonna film a couple more videos today. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below. Let me know any looks you'd like to see for the holidays. I'm gonna film some probably soon and stuff, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this chatty tutorial, whatever this may have been. Please subscribe if you haven't already. 12 days Christmas starts next week, 14th to the 25th, so you'll be getting a lot of content from me, so prepare for that. And yeah, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss any of that, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.